Hello YouTube! Today I want to talk to you about parents. Not about my parents or your parents specifically, but just about parents in general. When you're younger, especially when you're living at home, parents sort of walk that fine line between friend and foe. Sometimes they're totally great. They make you food, they buy your stuff, but they're also the people who ground you and who don't let you wear the clothes they think are too revealing. Parents are the ones who have to say no to you so that you can learn for yourself when to say no. I think that this constant back and forth between parents and their kids, the love-hate relationship that we all know so well, makes it so that sometimes we don't view our parents as people, but as this other separate entity entirely that's only purpose is to take care of us. Even after having moved out years ago and having developed an even better relationship with my parents because of that distance, sometimes I still don't necessarily view my parents in the same person-y way I would view a classmate or a neighbor or the guy who makes my drink at Starbucks. And it's tough to view them that way. Our parents are the people who have all our medical records on file. The people who will most likely bail you out if you need money for something. The people you call if you get a flat tire, or if your boyfriend breaks up with you, or if your toilet starts leaking. Parents are the fixers in our lives because they're damn good at it. It's not often enough that I really stop and consider the fact that my parents are people. People like me. People like you. My parents had a whole life before I was ever even born, and so did yours. And even though they're parents now, they still have problems and fears and worries just like we do. Just like we will if we decide to have kids of our own someday. I hadn't really considered any of this too closely until my mom and I went to the fair together. I am currently in a bubble in water. My mom's getting in one right now over there. This is probably the weirdest thing I've ever done. Oh, I'm getting turned. There she is. There's my mom. Ah! There's something inherently eye-opening about seeing your mother flop around in an airtight bubble, and I mean that in the most genuine way possible. For the 10 minutes she and I got to play around in that water, my mom was no longer my guardian, or a moneylender, or a problem solver. She was no longer just a person I could call if I need something. While we were in those bubbles, my mom and I were equal individuals in every sense of the word, flailing around with the exact same amount of difficulty. We were both struggling to stay afloat against the laws of gravity in the exact same way. For that moment, we were completely and totally on the same level as human beings. Silly. I don't think we always give our parents enough credit. If you get the chance, you should do something silly with yours.
That was awesome!
Yeah? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, I'm gonna try to stand up.